All right, welcome back. Now that we are, sorry, I got distracted. It was like squirrel. Now that we're over the crisis of the grow out pen, and yes, Farm Hubby and I have both assessed it, and we both agree with my assessment that it was likely the wind that did it in, but the snow didn't help, and the temperature change didn't help. We went from, 30 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, back to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, all in the span of about 36 hours. Throw in snow and wind and rain, and it was just a recipe for disaster. It's fixable. We both agree that the structure is intact. It's just fixing the roof panels. So if you didn't see the last video, you can check that out for me noticing and discovering that we have some work to do. And we kind of both agree it's not top priority right now. So now I'm walking the woods to continue my assessment of any storm damage. And I really, knock wood, haha, no pun intended, don't see anything too terrible. We have plenty of felled wood already, right? We know that these woods are old growth, things fall, things go down. And all of the stuff I'm seeing has already been down for quite some time. I don't see anything new down, at least not yet. Certainly nothing in our trails, which is good. I do see one interesting new down, and it's deep in there. So the good news is with everything wide open, I should be able to get through to it. Sometimes in the summer, I can't get through because of all the briars and things that grow up. But we can walk through. The other thing we'll do while we're doing this is we'll go check on the pumpkins. Haven't checked on those in quite a while. We'll see what's going on there. So this is new and not what I expected to see in terms of down trees. Huh. At least I think it's new. Can't really tell. Oh yeah, that thing just snapped. That's what it is. It looked weird from the other angle. It also looks like it may have been pretty rotten down there. So it snapped. That's a fairly big tree too. So thankfully it's winter and I don't need to worry about trying to find nests or anything. I don't need to worry about trying to rescue anything. There's nothing in the tree. And it didn't fall on anything except another tree. So it will probably live here from now on. Unless for some reason it becomes a problem. But typically we let the woods do what the woods need to do. But yeah, that sucker snapped right at the base. And it does look like it was probably rotted out. Look at all the channels from whatever insects were doing it in. It's a shame. I hate that. But again, these are natural woods. This is not something we're out here applying pesticides to. It's living and growing as is. There are, always new shoots and new trees coming up. And new trees falling down. Thankfully, I don't see much else in terms of damage. So that may have been one. There's one down way back there, but I think that one's been down for a while. And there's one down here that it's hard to remember. I almost have to go back and look at my videos. I think this one has been down before. That's where it snapped from. Maybe not. Let me see what it looks like. I can't, oh, that looks pretty fresh, doesn't it? I can't even lift that branch. I was going to move that piece. I can't even move it. That's how big and heavy it is. Can't even budge it. These are pretty well buried. This has been down for a while. But it's the same problem that caused this. It broke much higher up. You can see the break point. But it's the same problem. Yeah, this is old. This has been down for a while, but since I'm talking about it, you can see the channels that the bugs have created if you look inside here. And it just absolutely kills the tree. Which, again, I hate. I really do. It makes me sad. But at the same time, it creates new habitat. It, eventually will do a lot of what has happened here, which is get covered with vegetation, provide growth and cover for the wildlife. And it's really just a part of the woods. That's how it works, So at any rate, looks like we only have one new one down, at least for now, all I see. So that is a positive. And since we're all the way back here now, let's take a look if the pumpkins are even still around. I am seeing a little orange out there. I was going to say I'm not seeing anything, but I wasn't far enough yet. We've lost Bailey along the way. And by lost, I mean he's off sniffing somewhere in the woods. We'll pick him up on the way back. Okay. So it looks like pumpkins have started to finally been eaten. Because that one for sure hadn't been started yet. It's pretty well decimated. Let's see what we've got. A lot of them are missing. Most of them are gone completely, which actually is nice. That one's still intact, so that one's just going to sit there and rot. Nobody likes the warty pumpkin. Here's one. Also still intact. But here's the capped one. That one's been eaten. That one's been eaten. So I guess they just needed time. Because there's some that I'm just absolutely not seeing any leftovers whatsoever. I mean, we put a good, let's call it a dozen. It was probably close to that. Might have been a few more back here. And I'm not finding much of anything other than that remnant. Everything else is gone. So they were carted off or eaten to the point that they're buried under the leaves and I can't see them. So that's new news. It's been at least 3 weeks since the last time we checked on it. So that'll give you an idea of how long it took for things to go away. Gives me an idea so that if I do put things out next year, maybe I won't check on them every couple of days. We need to give everybody time to find them and then eat them. All right, so I'm going to head on back, find Bailey. By the way, Hugo is still standing at the back door, absolutely miserable, waiting for me to let him in. And he's stubborn. He will sit there as long as it takes. So if you've been watching this series, which is the last couple of videos, Hugo has decided he doesn't like the noise of the generator. It's too cold and he wants in. And even though I have been way out here in the woods and way out in the hayfield, he's standing at the back door of the house, absolutely insistent upon being let in. And there's nobody there to let him in, so he'll continue to stand there. It's not that cold out. I'm in a light jacket, no gloves, no hat. He's fine. And I'll be headed back to the house shortly. I think the last thing we're going to do for today is take a quick peek at the birds and the pond, see what that looks like after the crazy wild temperature swings and the snow slash rain, we'll call it a day. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day wherever you are in this world. I hope none of your trees have fallen down. And I hope I eventually get power and internet back. Have a fabulous day, guys. Bye for now.